Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Laser Everything. It's your boy Alex, and we are going to talk really quickly today about a couple ways we may be able to slightly improve performance with our Windows VM. It's not too crazy. There's nothing too crazy going on here for basic, everyday Windows users. You'll probably learn nothing new in this video, or very little. For Mac OS only users, hardcore users, this may be helpful to you. So we're going to boot into Windows really quick, and once we get loaded in, we are going to look at some ways to get things to speed up again a little bit. We're looking for tiny little bits and pieces of performance here and there that we can put together to make something that might be noticeable. So once this gets booted up, we are going to jump right into it, and I will see you there. Alright guys, here we are at the login screen. Let's just type in our password here, 1234, and we are in our Windows environment. It's actually booting up faster this time than it did the first time when we did the last episode, so that's great. But let's see if we can make a couple small improvements. First improvement we're going to make is we're going to just throw Microsoft Edge right in the trash where it belongs. I would not get rid of these EasyCAD 2 zip files. They may be really useful to you in the future if anything actually happens to your normal folders over here. And your normal folders, just try to keep everything nice and organized. This is our EasyCAD shortcut for our 110 lens. So normally I would come down here and I would rename this EasyCAD 2 110, right? And we would want to do the same thing with our folder that actually houses our EasyCAD 2 installation, EasyCAD 2 110, and that looks great. From here, what can we do? Well, we can go into the task manager. So let's go into the task manager really quick. Again, we have to touch the dreaded search box here. Really awful load times on this. Okay, and let's type task manager. There it is. Let's get this open. Normally I would just do Control-Alt-Delete, but I don't know how that's going to translate from Mac to PC, so we're just going to leave that alone. If you click More Details and we come to Startup, this is a list of your startup applications that will start up when you start Windows. I would just disable all of these. So you right click and disable them. They will no longer turn on or start automatically when you start Windows, and that can really help with your boot time. The other thing that I would recommend doing, if we come into processes, here we can sort by what's using our CPU right now. Very much so Windows Explorer and really just the background system. I'm seeing Skype here. We don't love that, and I don't see that in the startup list, which is kind of a bummer, because I'd love to disable that, but we're doing okay. We may want to allocate an extra core or two, because that is going to be fighting with what we're doing in EasyCAD if we don't get that under control. It's not the end of the world, but it's certainly not helping. Under here in the start menu, by right-clicking, we can hide the search box. There's no reason to have that there. In fact, any elements that we can reduce from the screen, probably the better, like the task view button. We don't really need that there either. We just want to kind of get things as cleaned up as possible. News and interests, we'll turn that off. What else? Do we have anything else in here that's going to be particularly useful? Show the desktop, block the taskbar. Okay, great. Toolbars, blah, blah, blah. All right, so that's all fine. If we open this, this is all of our things that are running in the system tray. We can see if there's anything in here that should not be here or should not be running, and that's just Windows security, so that looks fine too. And that's about it. There's not a lot that we can do, guys. Like I said, there's not a whole lot that you can do about the speed because we are emulating the processor, right? So, but I did feel like this short little episode would be helpful just to get a couple cluttered things out of the way, show you how to use the task manager. Apparently we can get to that just by right-clicking our taskbar here, which is really nice. There's the task manager. So if we click that, it should just pull the task manager back up for us. And this is really where we want to be looking. So if you're having big performance problems, see what is causing them and then see if you can do anything about it. I wish that Skype, I don't know why Skype is like on here, first of all, running. It shouldn't be running at all right now. And it's chewing up like a huge amount of resources. And of course now it's nowhere to be found. But there's not a lot else we can do. Just know where the task manager is so that you can reference it in case you need to in the future if something's not going quite right. We can see our memory usage here. That looks really good. That gives us plenty of room for overhead on other applications if we need to run other things. CPU looks like it's bottoming out around 11 to 13% at idle, which is just fine as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope that this helped you. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button. Let everybody else know the content is good. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified the next time we upload an episode of Laser Everything. And if you love the channel and you want to support it, head over to masters.lasereverything.net to find out how. All of the content that we publish here at Laser Everything is thanks to our members over at the LMA. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for making this and all of our other videos possible. If you want to join them, again, it's masters.lasereverything.net. And until next time, I think that's all I've got. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.